Welcome guys to my channel. My name is Michał. I'm active player in Airsoft for about 8 years right now. In today's video I will be talking about the efficiency in the Airsoft and how you can become the GigaChad in this sport. So first we need to start with the basics. Even if the Airsoft is just a hobby with the toy guns, you can treat it like a real sport. If you want to become the player with the most killed enemies on the field, you need to train, and there's so many different factors that you can improve in, such as, I don't know, reacting to contact, reloading, aiming, hip firing, overwatching, what else, knowing your gear actually. So there's so many key factors that you can improve in, and if you do so, you will see such a big difference between you and the different player, right? If you are trained and someone is not trained, you will kick his ass really easy. So let's start with the 3 things that you can improve in the home. Actually, it's reloading, aiming, and just watching YouTube and learning. About reloading, just stay in front of the bed, because when you will reload, if the mag will fall down, it will not break. 1 hour on the week, or just 1 hour for the month, whatever, just make a reload. Just reload. You need to learn this muscle memory to make it automatically, so when you are under the stressed situation, you will just make it so faster than the enemy, and probably you will win this encounter. Next thing, aiming. Just put some few small objects in the room. Take your gun without BBs, without batteries, without anything, because safety is first. You don't want to hurt someone's eyes, and just try to aim at it so fast, as fast as it's possible. Just from high ready, from low ready, just aim at it. You also need to learn this muscle memory. And imagine the situation when you and your enemy will see each other in the same time. Guess who will win? The one who will be faster. So it's so obvious to aim fast, precise, and make a good shots, because it will makes such a big difference on the field in the stress situation. So just train, because you can do it in home and it costs nothing, right? And the last thing is just YouTube. You can learn, there's so many tutorials how to deal with firearms. Just learn and implement that. Next thing, always have a plan. What I mean by that is, when you're approaching some new terrain, just check the surroundings. Try to look at the potential places where you can go when you get under fire. If someone wants to shoot you, just if you see some big trees, okay, I can see the big tree, I can hide behind that. If someone will shoot you in front of me, just try to find these places and spots where you can hide. Also try to figure out where the enemies could be, and always think about it all the time. If you're moving on, the terrain will change, but you need to constantly think about these cases, because when the stress situation will come, you will be prepared and you will be ready to engage your targets actually. And don't speed up, take it slowly, because the slower you are, the more option you will see, because you can check the surroundings, you can take more information from the outside, and you will just make a wiser steps, right? So make it slow, make it wise. Don't speed up, it will be all fine. Peace and clear mind is really important. It's so important to have this calm inside when outside is complete chaos, because, for example, your enemy will make some stupid steps, not like you, and run into the field or something like that. When you are calm, you can make some good decisions and make the whole situation controlled by you. It will make such a big difference when you'll be just calm, and you'll just think how to do that and how to deal with the situation in the best possible way, right? So just be calm and don't panic. It's just Airsoft anyway. Also, in this stress situation where you are under heavy fire, Just be calm, be brave, be confident with your shots. Don't fear about getting hit, because it will not help you in any way. Just try to focus on the target, just to make a good precise shooting, and it will help you to engage this situation and make it through. Even if you're under heavy fire, make a fast peeks, because if you're staying too long in one place, for 99% of time you will be dead, because if the players are more experienced, they will try to flank you, or you will be just dead. So always have this Overwatch, because knowledge about the surroundings, knowledge about the situation is the most important thing in Airsoft, because when you have this knowledge, you can make a proper decision to encounter this stress situation, right? Now, engaging your targets. Remember, the more aggressive you are, the more squeezed your enemies are. So they will think that they are fighting with some GigaChad or something like that. But I'm not talking about the useless running and gunning in the open field. If you're accurate, just try to suppress them. You've got 150 BBs in the magazine, so suppress them, try to move on, try to flank them and make some good shots and kill the target. But remember about this changing position. Why? Because most of the players are feared about getting shot in the face, because it's just painful. So they will be hiding until you will stop shooting. So if you're suppressing them, they will just hide, and they probably will not change the position, because most of the player doesn't change position. So make completely opposite. Always overwatch the situation, always change the position, and always suppress the target. Even if you are in the fact situation, in the fact fact position, try to suppress your target, try to move on, because the more aggressive you are, the more feared they are. And remember, even if you are picking, just try to pick sometimes from the right side, sometimes from the left side, sometimes from the standing position, sometimes from the crouching position. Just try to be as much unpredictable as it's possible, because if you're unpredictable, your enemy will feel uncomfortable with you, fighting with you, because he cannot predict your next move, right? So try to always be ahead of your enemy. Try to be as much unpredictable as it's possible. Just try to think in that way, and I will promise you, that will make a huge difference. Because if someone is hiding in one place and you're moving around and trying to figure out how to make a best approach to him, that will make a huge difference. So just always change the position, always try to be as much unpredictable as it's possible, and just try to move on and suppress the target. Oh yeah, and if you are aggressive enough, you'll take the control of the whole situation. And if you're controlling the situation, you can think about your next steps. You exactly know what to do then. If you need to change the position, just stay there, or sometimes you just need to rush in front of the enemy. Actually, I really like it. I feel really comfortable with that, but it's pretty hard, to be honest. You need to know how to do that, when to do that, where to do that, and it's just experience. You can buy it. You just need to learn by yourself when to do that in that case. And last thing, communication with your team. Actually, it's great to have the teammates that are experienced, that you are playing with for years, and you don't need to communicate actually to know what to do and how to protect them. But let's be honest, you need to be rather lucky to be in that situation, be in that place. However, clear communication in the team is so important, because if you're rushing, you need to rush and protect your bodies. If you're falling back, you need to protect them and fall back also. All you need to do is just make it together. And about falling back, remember, when you're falling back, try to be aggressive also, because if you just fall back, they will probably run after you and just try to catch you. But if you're aggressive also and make some few shots, you're just protecting your bodies, and also you will make your enemies feel feared about rushing you, and they will feel uncomfortable to just rush you because you are aggressive, you can hurt them. So probably you can stop the attack and you can fall back safely. So think about it and you will not regret it, right? And what else I want to say? Oh yeah, all the things I told today means nothing if you don't have any experience, because experience is something that you cannot buy. It's just years of playing Airsoft. It's just years of experience, right? There's no shortcuts. Actually, there is some shortcuts, because you can just train in the home, train in the field, train with your buddies. You can watch the YouTube tutorials and implement those things. And if you do so, if you implement those, tips that I'm talking about and other YouTubers talking about, you will see such a big difference between you and other players. And I can bet you that you will win 80 or 90% of the encounters with other players if you are trained and you are well prepared for the stress situation. So just train, and just train. There is no shortcuts. And I think that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. In the future, I want to make some CQB tutorials where I will be talking about the footworking, the approaching the building, pie cutting. Also, it's Airsoft, so it's a little bit different than in the real firearms world. So I will talk about it also. Hope you like this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the comment. I really appreciate that. And what else? I think that's it, and I hope we'll see in the next one.